And now it's our favorite time of the show.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
can't wait for this. I can't wait for this.
James, you want to take us to the top five this week? We do got a top five this week. James, top five this week. What we got? Reggie, I'm sure, has no idea what the top five is this week. So, what was the top five this week? I didn't see it. I have nothing prepared.
Top our top five white sitcoms,
Theme songs.
underrated actors or actresses, R&B groups of all time, Knives Out type of tapes. Let's get this top five going.
I'm interested to see what y'all came up with.
We got top five R&B groups of all time.
Top five. So top five R&B groups. Um, who's going first? I didn't prepare a list because I feel like I could wing this off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. I'll go. Um, no particular order because I don't want to disrespect nobody and their legacy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the Jackson Five has to be on the list. Right.
That's good. It's a solid start.
Far as groups are concerned, I mean, they could arguably be a number one. Michael Jackson, the cartoon Jackson Five, top five group. Next up would probably be the group that maybe influenced them, the Temptations. The Temps. Is it the Temps or the Tops? Now I bang with the Tops. However, Temptations, man, forget about it. David Ruffin,
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
you know I love that.
You know that, but don't know Color Purple.
Chill.
All right.
And then the group that was probably influenced by both of these groups, New Edition. Man, come on. Been a New Edition fan since New Edition came out. Like, one of my god sisters was in the New Edition fan club. And I remember her and her girlfriend got to go meet them and shit. This back in like had to be the 80s and shit, 80s and early 90s. Crazy. So I thought I needed to put a female group on the list, but I was convicted. Jesus.
Oh.
Okay. I felt like for my generation, it would have to be In Vogue. Right? But I felt like, was I disrespecting the Supremes where it started? I mean, not that there weren't many groups before them, but I'm just saying, like, major groups. So, In Vogue or Supremes, you know, I guess depending on who you're talking to. And then my final, and you can put them anywhere because they've been out since the 50s. The Osleys.
I got that one too.
Mr.
No.
Big, the
Right to the R.
brother
Kelly
with
songs.
the, you know I bang with him. You know I bang with him. But yeah, and then honorable mention Guy.
Oh wow. So you rock with that crazy shit that who said that shit?
Well, all right. I think Jodeci and Boyz II Men have something to say about that. All right.
Absolutely.
But I gotta give credit where credit is due. I don't agree with Damian Hall's
yes.
Yeah, his proclamation or statement or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't agree
he
with
was
that.
bugging.
There is no group better than Guy.
Flat out.
Period.
So hold on, OG. No group better than Guy.
Nope.
The Jacksons.
No, listen. Stop.
I'm just saying. I'm finna go down the line.
Stop. No, stop.
But yeah, Boyz II Men, and before you guys go, Boyz II Men or Jodeci? Who wins the verses? That's the one.
I think Boyz II Men.
You asking me for real?
I know. Take your bias
position.
Take your bias aside.
No.
You telling me Jodeci can't stand up to him?
No.
Or you just saying Boyz II Men wins? Just
I think what verses turned into, it would be a power wash. If it was verses used to be during COVID, just hey, we're playing songs on the internet and who rock with our songs. Right. I think Jodeci favors better in that scenario. Verses then turned into we singing our songs. Oh. And they can't. This not even
the performance part.
JoJo and Casey didn't got it.
No.
I'm not talking about Dalvin and Devontae.
They can't do it like.
I mean, but the tops of each. Like so if you're looking at the top singers of each, it's not close.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not close. Yeah, it's not close.
Shout out BBD.
Shout out BBD.
Shout out BBD.
Are they an R&B group? They're a New Jack Swing group.
Are we separating that?
We can't. Yeah, I don't think we can.
We can't. I mean, it's R&B, but it's really, when I think of them, I don't think of.
Well, Ricky Bell was in there.
He was.
So he's the R&B.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'll go next. Or unless you want to go
wait, Ronnie DeVoe was R&B too.
No, I'm not saying
a rapper.
I'm right. I'm not saying that they weren't, but it's Ricky that validates
that is air quote rapper.
I mean,
that's like saying Tina Marie when she rapped those square.
What are you talking about? Name 5 rappers better than Ronnie DeVoe.
Think about it. Dylon, and Dylon. Because I spit hot fire.
Michael Bivins.
You can't name 5 rappers better than Ronnie DeVoe.
James Pierce.
Reggie White, yo.
James Pierce the 4th.
Yes.
Backstage, underrated.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa. Control Alt Delete.
Right. All right. Things they want to have back.
That's a top 5.
Uh-oh.
He want to give his top 5.
I know. You got a top 5? Top 5. Yes. So in no particular order. Yes, you got to have the Temptations.
That's on everybody's list.
They inspired a lot of people. James, I appreciate you doing the correct thing and including the Supremes are in vogue, but fuck all that. SWV.
Over them? Now it's your list. So
for me, I respect all that shit they did in the 60s, 70s and laid the groundwork and foundation, but
but
Coco. What the fuck
Coco
we talking
over
about?
Diana and over.
Coco voice over Beyonce for me. I love Coco.
Damn. Oh,
Yeah,
I love it.
Coco.
Coco over all the.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Your words, but yes. New Edition. Absolutely New Edition. Gotta include them. Definitely some trailblazers. It inspired a lot of boy bands. My personal favorite, Boyz II Men, named their group
Right.
after a New Edition song. So, I mean, and number 5 for me,
Let's say Backstreet. I ain't gonna be mad.
I'm not going to say Backstreet, and it wouldn't be them. It would be NSYNC if I was going
Right.
to include them.
Mhm.
I'll include NSYNC as an honorable mention, but
Oh,
let's see.
NKTOB.
No. That's a good one. They were they were trailblazers for them.
They were.
Trailblazers for them. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to NKTO. Yeah, I'm gonna throw them in there. No. They deserve
Why
a
you
spot.
get? Why you get him?
Please don't go, girl.
You know what? The trailblazing aspect of NKTO, I give it to them over, the 112s, who I was about to say. But I'm giving it to them. Shout out to them. Appreciate the Isleys, of course.
Right.
And everything they contributed, and the tons of other groups that that were present and contributed to the culture. But yeah, shout out to NKTLB. So that's my 5.
All right, I'm not mad at that. They had some classics back in the day, yo.
They did.
So I'm gonna go a little different direction.
Okay.
For I tried to break it down by decades, right? So
okay.
that's kind of how. But then I realized when we got to the 2000s, we ain't had no more groups, so, I ran out of decades. But
done and done.
For the 70s, I wanted to go with Earth, Wind and Fire.
There it is, the Elements.
Elements, it speaks for itself. I mean, I think
shout out to them.
They can recite lyrics from from Earth, Wind and Fire.
Timeless music.
Timeless music. Like both of you guys, I went with New Edition for the 80s. Like I felt like their groundbreaking sound, an extension of of what the Jackson 5 did. But and I think we all was a little young for the start of New Edition, but we absolutely understood what the impact was. Like Go ahead, James.
Can New Edition beat the Jackson 5 in a versus?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, I don't even think that's even a fair. Not really.
Okay.
Like the Jackson,
Their
Christmas album is crazy.
It might be closer than people willing to admit. New Edition got a long history. They stopped. Here's a question. That's a good question. Can they do their break off hits?
Oh,
Like, can they
That's a
do?
good
Can
ask.
no,
Like,
no,
yeah,
okay?
because
Just
if
New
they,
Edition
yeah,
songs.
no,
yeah,
because then
because
that
if they
means
can,
Michael
Oh
crushes.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, true.
right? That's what I was gonna say.
So
Like,
no, they can't. No. That's a fact. That's a good one.
Wait a minute. Maybe to level the playing field, they can.
But yeah, they can't. Yeah. No, that's a good one. No. I think it's closer than people willing to admit, but I don't think they can.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that if we think of when New Edition turned changed from boys to men,
Mm,
if we add all of that, because in my mind, and this is probably bad, I separate when they grew up. They had a different sound. It was
the
a
Candy
totally
Girl days.
yeah, it was a totally different group, right? And
Yeah.
but I do think that they did something that's very difficult is to transition from kids to adults and still actually made good music. I mean, and even if you want to throw in BBD, which is a direct extension of New Edition,
Yeah.
whether or not
I
you
agree.
you count that or not, they really are.
Yeah.
Um, so that if you count all of that, then it might be like B said, it might be closer than you think.
Does
Um,
wait a minute. If you let them do their solos, and I'm sorry, Reggie, for cutting your five, but
but
if you let them do your solos, let's keep in mind they got Bobby Brown.
no, I'm not talking about they solos. I'm talking
Okay.
about under the flag of New Edition, right?
Okay.
Under the
Okay.
flag of New Edition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and some of their
Right,
stuff when
right.
they
I got
got
you.
older, they still were in New Edition,
But it was, yeah, I got
Right,
you.
right, right. Um, yeah, I think but the solo stuff it gets way too complicated. Nah, I mean the solo stuff. Yeah. But listen, but Bobby got catalog. So
He
I
do.
mean, he got catalog. He definitely got catalog. Um, for the 90s, I went with obviously I went with Boys the Men. Like it just goes without saying. I mean, Boys the Men, not just because I'm a Philly homer, but just because they music, they had anthems. I'll Make Love to You was, one of the top songs ever. I think it was number one. B probably got the stats on it, but I was number one for it seemed like a whole
I
year.
know.
Like,
I
yeah,
know. End of
right.
the road. I'll make love
Yep,
to you
yep,
on bended knee, and then one sweet day.
yep. I mean, that was and that was, probably number ones in a row. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
yeah,
weeks on
for
end.
weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, for weeks. Um, the next group I had for the 90s was TLC.
Mm,
Yeah, TLC.
that's a good
They
one.
were pretty. Yeah, they were pretty groundbreaking.
Definitely.
With their sound. And they had anthems too. Like Waterfall was an anthem.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all.
You could not turn on the radio and it was not, on.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere. It
Everywhere.
was an anthem. I went with SWV. Like V. I mean, I think Coco is one of the most underrated vocalists in all of music. Like
That'll
she,
have to be a top five too.
yeah, nah, absolutely. My honorable I think that was five. My honorable mentions was 112. Thanks for the 112 reference early on, but also my birthday is January 12th. So 112 is
Uh
always,
Shit.
yeah, it's always. I won't tell you how many times I use that line, but but definitely 112.
I love that.
And another honorable mention, or more, just want to kind of give them the flowers, is Drew Hill. I think Drew
Okay.
Hill for their first 2.5 albums, it's some of the best music that came out of the 90s.
I
Yeah,
agree.
some of the best music came out of the 90s. And I don't know if I'm not gonna say they didn't age well, but I don't think that you had to have been around for that time period to know the kind of the impact that Drew Hill had
yeah.
in that
No,
in, in
you
that
should
in that
respect
short
it.
in that short period of time. Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I got a couple honorable mentions. Then you saying that. First of all, I think y'all disrespecting the fuck out of JoJo and Casey. Jodeci
Jodeci's
definitely,
great.
they
Jodeci's
definitely
great.
deserve
Wait,
to be
I got
in it.
one. I
Go
got
ahead.
one for you, James. What group was better, Jodeci or JoJo and KC? There
Stop
you
being
go.
disrespectful, Reggie.
No,
All
I'm
right,
asking, like, because it was
Yodakai.
a different group.
It was a different group, but we got to give it to Jodakai. Forever My Lady, Stay, You, Can You Talk to Me? They
It was tough.
run. They
Yeah, they
run
was
was
tough.
crazy.
Yeah,
They
It
was
took
tough.
some Philly niggas to actually give them a run for their money, and they was the polar opposite of Jodeci.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jodeci and a landslide over Casey and JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even
Another
close.
honorable mention: Mint Condition. Even
That's
though
tricky.
Tony to me wins that versus, but Mint Condition, they had their hands in a lot of different things.
Tony ain't make none of our list. They should have.
I know they should have.
Yeah, listen, they
R.I.P.
I
should
love
have.
I love Tony. I love,
Yeah.
but
So I had written down. I had the barge on my list.
That was
My
gonna be the
name.
last one, Reggie. The bar. Like,
Yeah.
let's keep it a bean. They
Yeah.
were directly influenced by the Jackson, Joe.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
they was nice.
They was
Super nice.
And they was getting their ass beat. But it
Mm.
just didn't turn out the same. They maybe light skin didn't work back then, I don't think. Let you smoke.
I'm mad that you felt that was important to put into their bio. And they was getting their ass beat. I mean,
Because they were just as talented as the Jacksons. I mean, I guess L would be their Michael. No. Who voice wasn't like that?
The Jacksons was playing a bunch of instruments, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, but Prince, Michael Jackson. Prince played the instruments. Michael just sung the songs.
That's different. I can break this down. So this is what I always say when I have this argument with myself in my head, because I'm that type of nerd. Prince is great musician, and could write songs, could do everything. The talent that Michael possessed was just otherworldly.
I agree.
With the performance, vocal, the way he could like emote a song, like you convey a feeling over songs he didn't write. Nigga cried at every time they recorded She's Out of My Life. He didn't even write the song, but he cried. It's like you can't teach that. That's just some other shit.
Michael should have wrote a song for El DeBarge. He had it. L had it. It was the drugs that fucked
definitely
up.
Drugs fucked.
You know what
Drugs
I mean?
fucked El DeBarge up.
Yeah.
Painkillers.
That was a great list, y'all.
The 80s took out a lot of people, boy. Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
And they still alive, except for Bobby. I think Bobby was the one that had HIV. He was the only one. I mean, it might be another brother I know that was sick when they had the documentary and shit, but yeah.
Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.